to the Homegrown Radio Hour live on CrescentHillRadio.com. Yeah, give it up for Memphis, Beck, Gentry, and Uncle Fog O'Brien here on the Homegrown Radio Hour. We are going to break the rules tonight. And, they like you. They like you already.
Well, I thought they just liked breaking the rules.
So instead of doing the typical kind of end of the world show here, like a lot of people seem to be doing here in the next coming days, we're going to do a traditional Christmas show, and we've got Memphis, Beck, and Uncle Fog with us, and they're going to be playing some more Christmas music. And I have a special host with me, Mr. Ken Pyle from the Rudyard Kipling. Hey, Ken.
Hi, how you doing there, Christy?
I'm doing great, and I'm really happy to have you in here with me because I know you're going to tell some good stories.
Well, we'll give them a shot.
And how are you two doing, Beck and Fog?
Doing mighty fine.
And we're glad to be here for Christmas.
That's right.
I've been searching for 2 days, and I found what's left of my voice.
Yeah, you and Ken both.
It was in my other accordion case.
Yeah, so we're not going to be having any end-of-the-world discussions around here tonight.
Good.
We are going to focus on having a good time and putting it out there that everybody's going to have a good, merry, happy Christmas and a good solstice in this new age of Aquarius. It's coming upon us on Friday. So, yeah, what's going on?
Well, we're all recovering from something.
That's right.
I got a Z-Pack working right now for the second day, and I'm doing a little better.
Well, it's making your voice sound nice and low, which is really great for radio.
Ooh, good.
And you two have been sick as well, and so have I. So it's just about everybody I know. But I think we're all getting better.
Everybody's that I'm looking at right. Everybody's got a smile on their face right now.
Everybody's smiling.
Yeah.
We might get some snow tomorrow.
Pale ale helps too.
Pale ale helps. Yeah, always helps.
Helps my sniffles.
I believe in it.
Nothing like pale ale or a good hot toddy when you're not feeling good, huh?
There you go.
So, what's happening with you two? You've been playing a lot of shows out there, Mike.
We've been
doing some
fortunate
different stuff.
Yeah, doing all kinds of crazy things. Lucky enough to maybe have a few things coming up. Actually, going to be with my buddy Dane Waters, of all people.
All right.
It's great to get back with Dane. We're going to do some Christmas things tomorrow over at Whole Foods, of all things, from like 5 to 7. So, drop on by.
Whole Foods out on Shelbyville Road.
Right on
St.
Shelbyville Road. That's it. Yep.
And I don't imagine there's a cover for that.
There is no cover, except I think it's supposed to be raining, so you might have to bring your own cover.
Yeah.
That'd be the only cover.
Are you playing outside?
Luckily not. I think the hot summer season is over. We're going to be in the cafe.
Oh, yeah. That's nice, and their food is great. And you, Memphis Beck?
Nothing coming up too close. Fogg and I did a great Christmas show at Miss C's last Friday and had a wonderful time.
It was a good time.
It was a good time. A good time was had by all.
Yes, it was.
And so I'm going to be doing some family Christmas stuff this year. I don't always get a chance to do that, but I'll be in town, and some family that I haven't seen in a while has come in town, and so we'll be Christmas music's always been a part of our family. So we always get together and sit around and sing for any occasion. Any occasion will do, but specifically in Christmas.
That's awesome. You have a big family, and I imagine a lot of musicians in your family.
Yes, there are a lot of them.
Yeah. Well, we'd love to hear another Christmas tune if you have one.
All right, well, we'll send this out to Sister Ellen.
Memphis, Beck, and Uncle Fogg right here in the Homegrown Radio Hour on CrescentHillRadio.com.
I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents under the tree. Find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dream. snow and mistletoe and presents under the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love glee. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dream.
Yeah, give it up for Memphis, Beck Gentry, and Uncle Fog O'Brien. Ken, how do you know these people?
Oh, we met Beck and I back in '68. We started the Round Table. Sheila and I started the Round Table Theater in June of '67. Bought her from Eddie Donaldson, the business there, who was a fellow that had a lot of bright ideas and a lot of great things going on. And he went on down to Washington Street and started the Red Dog Saloon in 118 West Washington. Several things down there. But at any rate, this song, hearing this song, I couldn't help but I captured that image of probably when I started working. I also worked for the War on Poverty thing. I was a community organizer, and I remember writing "Christmas is the saddest time of the year," and because I was working with people that didn't have anything, and it's not like it used to be now. I mean, at least there's efforts made by everybody to lift everybody up and at least have a little something for everybody, but it was a sad time because I was in Clarksdale and Shepherd Square. Both those have been torn down and eradicated, and conditions even worse than that. So that's where I am with that. And
well, it's true, and it is a hard time of year for a lot of people.
Yeah.
It puts a lot of pressure on people, especially people that don't have many resources or people that don't have family.
Yeah, so just a heads up to folks,
I can relate to that.
Yeah, just reach out to anybody you can that is sad and give them a little lift.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, these two certainly give me a lift. I know they've given you a lift over the years.
Oh, man, I've had more fun with those two than I guess anybody in the world. Fogg seemed like he'd been around forever. He said 73, and Becky Bye from Breckenridge County, 1968.
Yeah, that's right. In case folks are just tuning in and don't know about Memphis Beck Gentry and Uncle Fog O'Brien, they're both two of the founding members of the Falls City Ramblers, which is a band that was real popular around here in the 80s and late 70s, and did a lot of traveling, a lot of touring, and made some good records.
They tore it up. People loved them on Bardstown Road, and probably, I guess, all
everywhere.
Over town. I know they loved them
and
where
in
we
parts
were.
unknown.
Yeah.
So, Ken, I understand you gave Becky Memphis Beck her first gig.
That's what she was saying, and she's been doing great ever since. Yeah.
You've done a lot for a lot of people, Ken, and Ken Pyle, in case folks don't recognize the name, currently owns the Rudyard Kipling, which most folks in Louisville know about because they're always putting on some great shows down there. And Ken's owned a lot of establishments here in Louisville.
Yeah, we started there at 1272 Bardstown Road, like I say, where the shack was, and it was the Round Table Theater. Storm came along, blew the sign down, and we changed the name to Storefront Congregation and did a lot of work on the inside, and kind of really, the bluegrass thing really took off at that point, even though we've been doing it. But we always have been kind of open arms to people who want to do something. Folks from Actors Theater were doing things there, and Ken Jenkins and that gang, and so it's just been our great pleasure has been the fact that the talent in this town is overwhelming.
It is.
I mean, it's just like it just keeps coming on and coming on and coming on, and new stuff. And I think with the all the art schools now, and just the focus on the arts has been a wonderful thing here in town. So we've been blessed with the creativity and the friendship of people who just got lots of talent.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Very true. I don't know that I've ever known another place that has so much art and talent, not just musically, but theater, all around.
Yeah.
Art, fine art, comedy.
Making up stuff. Right.
Yeah, we
we're
are.
really pretty
we're-
good at making
we're-
up stuff, that's for sure.
We're very rich in that here in
Yes.
Louisville, Kentucky, and
Yeah.
folks out there listening in internet land may think that's kind of surprising, but it's very true. So why don't you come visit us?
Yeah.
Yeah. Derby time's a good time to come.
Anytime's a good time.
Anytime's a good time.
So how would y'all like to do another tune?
We'd love to.
What you gonna do?
A little happier tune. How's that?
Sounds good.
You'll recognize this, I promise you.
This goes out to all the little kiddies out there, no matter what their age might be.
There you go.
You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glowed. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and their names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy
Christmas Eve, old Santa
came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? And how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
I love that song.
It's cool.
That's the story of Rudolph.
Yeah. You know, talking about new people doing different things, I just looked at my little black book here. I've got these books going all the way back to 1981.
Oh, my
But at
gosh.
any rate,
We should publish them.
if I could ever focus enough to do that. There's some great stories in those too, but like right now tonight at the Rudyard Kipling, 422 West O, there's 5 different young bands in there right now that I don't know what they're doing. I know they're having fun, and I'll go by there from here and again get to meet some new folks, and who knows where that trip will go, you know, and. it's exciting.
It is exciting.
It's exciting to let people do their thing and just see where it goes.
Yeah, we kind of have the same experience here in the studio because our focus is on independent local music and local and regional music. So it's it's a wonderful thing getting to meet all these artists.
Yeah,
it really, really is, and giving them a voice and
the great thing about this, the great thing about this town is that they support that.
They do.
You know, they love independence. They come out. They'll listen. They'll take in what you're doing, and that's why we're still 30-something years later. We've been 30 years on Oak Street and 7 years.
Have you been 30 years there already?
Started the project in '83.
Hard to believe. My dad was living down on Garvin Place at that time.
Yeah, and 7 years on Bardstown Road. And
now you had the Mason's jar too, didn't you?
No, that was
was not yours. That was Marshall's.
And,
okay.
And his partner, Mason.
Mason.
Mary
from Virginia.
Mary Mason.
Right. That's a whole episode and fun thing too.
Yes.
There's a whole night of stories.
And Kenny, one thing that I like to say about you is not only have you already worked on second generation of folks, now you're on third generation.
Yeah.
And you're seeing grandkids of people that you helped
exactly
way back when.
Great point.
Playing music, being in plays, and it's a thrill. It's a real thrill.
Yeah, I've seen. I know a lot of musicians have adored you and been around you for years, and their kids have kind of grown up with you. Beck's son is one of them.
Yeah.
I see how those kids look at you. They look kind of like a dad, father figure.
Yeah.
You're an important person in this community.
And Sheila is their grandmother then, because
that's right.
She is.
She's the one who brought me along.
You've taken a lot of folks under your all's big angel wings. The both of you have. We're very blessed to have you
here. She was
here.
hanging out on Bardstown Road before I ever met her. Down the street, they used to have Sunday afternoon hootenannies, and Bill Thorne was involved in that, and 4 or 5 other people. Robert Logston and a lot of people that aren't around anymore, and
Robbie Robinson.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And that was started.
The Robbie Robinson.
One of our own Robbie. But they were doing Sunday afternoon hoots there, and we still have continued the hootenanny thing. Bob Wilkerson started when we started the old Round Table Theater started in '67. Having it twice a year. He died in '79, and we picked it up from there, and it still goes twice a year. And these folks sitting here come out and pick and sing at it. We have it at our house now over in New Albany, and anyway, it's a great tradition, and I'm just glad to have been sucked into that whole situation.
It's a vortex.
Yeah. There's nothing like a good hootenanny.
No.
There you go.
No. Yeah.
So does anybody know what the origin of that word is?
Do you?
No, but I know about Rudolph's red nose.
There you go.
I know that that Sheila still has the song, but Hootenanny, it's got all these songs that
it had all of them.
As she calls it, it was the folk scare of the late '50s, early '60s, and everybody just kind of jumped on the thing. And
I've read several explanations for where the word came from, and they're all different, and I don't remember any of them. But I do remember why Rudolph has a red nose.
There you go.
And okay then.
You want to know?
Well,
sure.
We can't wait.
It's a scientific explanation. Reindeers live in very cold climates, and so they have a lot of extra blood vessels in their nose, kind of like me.
Aha! Now we get to it.
When it gets real cold, to keep them warm, all their blood rushes to their nose, and that keeps that vulnerable area of their body nice and toasty.
I'm going to use that story on my own nose.
There you go. Another story to write in your little black book.
There you go. Crescent Hill Radio, not only just entertaining, educational too.
That's right. Never a dull moment around here. Well, we'd love to hear another tune from you two.
Well, we've got another one picked out.
Good.
All right.
Let's hear it, Memphis Beck, and Uncle Fog O'Brien right here on the Homegrown Radio Hour on CrescentHillRadio.com.
I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll feel so blue thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't mean a thing, dear, if you're not here with me. I'll have a blue Christmas for certain. And when those blue heartaches start hurting, you'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white. And I'll have a blue, 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 blue Christmas. I'll have a blue Christmas without you. I'll feel so blue thinking about you. Decorations of red on a green Christmas tree won't mean a thing, dear, if you're not here with me. I'll have a blue Christmas, that's certain. And when those blue heartaches start hurting, you'll be doing all right with your Christmas of white. And I'll have a blue, 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 blue Christmas. And I'll have a boo, 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 boo Christmas.
Yeah. Who wrote that song?
Well, it says here it was Jay Johnson.
All right.
Well, he wrote the words, and Billy Hayes actually wrote the song.
All right.
Really?
Doesn't seem right. Elvis did it one time, made $1 million.
I know.
At least.
Shoot, we've done it 1,000,000 times, haven't made $1 with it yet. Thought we'd do it one more time. This might be our lucky night.
Yeah, good old Elvis.
Yeah.
You know, if he was alive today, I think I'd ask him to come on the show. You think he'd come?
I believe he might.
He might, yeah.
I think he would.
I think so too.
So
Hope
what
he
else
brings
is...
Scotty Moore with him.
Yeah. So you all go way, way back. You, Ken, and Beck, and Mike, Uncle Fog.
Yeah, we do. Kenny was one of the few people who let an accordion player in his place to play.
My daddy played accordion. I
well-
was dancing to his accordion at 2, they told me.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I haven't
So
stopped. Yeah, at 72. Yeah.
I'll keep playing if you'll keep dancing.
I got a grandson. He'll be dancing. He's not even 2, and he's been dancing. since he was
Dancing the
born.
jig?
Yeah, he's doing the jig.
Well, I looked up Hootenanny.
Oh, good.
That
Let's
was
hear
quick.
it.
Don't you
Let's
love
hear
the
it.
internet?
Yeah.
The miracle of electronic dictionaries called Wikipedia. So, according to Wikipedia, it's an Appalachian colloquialism. Yeah.
Go figure.
Yeah, Appalachia.
Go Sheila.
That was used in the early 20th century as a placeholder name to refer to things whose names you couldn't remember, like thingamajig or whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
Or flobster, as one of my friends says. And then it was just kind of transformed into a country word for party. And then the folk music crowd picked it up, and now it's kind of used as a term to describe a folk music party with an open mic.
All right.
How you like them apples?
Well, we love it.
And we love hootenannies.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's right. And while we're on the subject of hootenannies, I'm going to let folks know about some music that's coming up tomorrow night. It's T. Claw's Hoedown. And if you know what a hoedown is, then I don't have to say anything. If you don't know what a hoedown is,
Go find out.
then go on up to the MVETS post at 1567 South Shelby Street tomorrow evening and check out T. Claw's Hoedown with a really great group called the Paw Paw Pickers. And they're another string band. If you like to country dance or square dance like I do, you'll have a really great time there. It's a very family-friendly place. It's not your traditional hoedown, and what I mean by that is you don't have to come in your fancy country dress and your cowboy boots. You can come in shorts and a T-shirt or whatever you're comfortable in. And
I think T. Claw, he calls it, doesn't
T.
he?
Claw calls.
Yeah, he's done it at the Rudd.
He's really,
We
really
got the
good at
posters
that.
up at the Rudd right now about it, yeah.
Yeah, I really
Yeah.
admire him. He's
Excellent.
he's taught himself to call. He taught himself to play fiddle, and he's really working hard to bring back the whole kind of barn dance,
Yep.
hoedown type thing, which is I was afraid was going to die out here, but
No, they're going.
it's
They're going
really
with it.
coming back strong,
Yep.
and I hear it's really strong out in the West Coast. So it's funny, isn't it? Because we kind of birthed that kind of movement here in this area of the country, but it's coming back to us.
Oh, smart folks out there, they picked up on it, didn't
That's
they?
right, and thanks T. Claw, they're not gonna. People like T. Claw aren't
Yeah.
gonna let us forget. So
He does a great job.
thank you, T. Claw. And really, if you like string music and you like to dance, I highly recommend it. And that's tomorrow night. I don't think there's even a cover. I can't remember. If there is, it's pretty minimal.
Either. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'd love to hear some more Christmas tunes. You have any more?
Yeah, we do, as a matter of fact.
No, a couple.
Funny you should ask. Hey, there's an echo in here.
Yeah, there is. Huh.
Well, here's one you may or may not have heard. So we're always investigating new tunes.
Yeah.
So, do we get to guess it after you're done playing it?
You do.
We
Okay.
can do Name That Tune.
We'll do Name That
I can
Tune.
Name That Tune.
We'll do
Some
Name
notes.
That Tune. With,
Some notes.
all
that's
right.
Get a
Memphis,
pale
Beck,
ale.
Gentry, and Uncle Fog O'Brien here in the Homegrown Radio Hour on CrescentHillRadio.com.
All right.
Magnolia trees at night, sparkling bright. Fields of cotton look wintry white when it's Christmas time in New Orleans. Oh, barefoot choir and prayer fills the air. Mississippi folks gathering there 'cause it's Christmas time in New Orleans. You'll see a Dixieland Santa Claus leading the band to a good old Creole beat. Golly, what a spirit you can only hit down on Basin Street. Your kids will disappear when you hear Hallelujah, Santa is near when it's Christmas time in New Orleans. at night, sparkling bright. Fields of cotton look wintry white when it's Christmas time in New Orleans. A barefoot choir in prayer fills the air. Mississippi folks gathering there, 'cause it's Christmas time in New Orleans. You'll see a Dixieland Santa Claus leading the band to a good old Creole beat. Golly, what a spirit, you can only hear it down on Basin Street. Your kids will disappear when you hear Hallelujah, Saint Nick is near when it's Christmas time in New Orleans. When it's Christmas time in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Yeah, Memphis, Beck, Gentry, and Uncle Pago O'Brien here with us on the Homegrown Radio Hour live on CrescentHillRadio.com. Ken, you want to take a guess on what that song was called?
Let's see. Probably had something to do with New Orleans.
You think?
Maybe.
And Christmas, maybe?
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe something like Christmas
Yeah.
time?
In New Orleans. Yeah.
Christmas time in New Orleans.
You know what you told me? We've got a holiday with the homies coming up this Sunday.
Oh,
the
right.
23rd. Tarek Adams, who is like a hip-hop artist, he's been doing things a little over a year at the Rudd, and this is something he's come up with. And it's a lot of fun. You know, the thing about hip-hop, like, you know, old people like me usually think, oh, hip-hop, what's that, man? It's such a beautiful expression
I love it.
of what's going on within basically the young people. And it's the thing I like about it is it's a great mixture of 20-year-olds to 40-something-year-olds, black and white, saying what they got to say about
That's
the
right.
world. And so Christmas for the homies, it ought to be pretty
That's
nice.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, for some reason,
Scares
associate hip-hop with violence, and really hip-hop is a form of spoken word
Exactly.
performance art, and combining poetry and music and rhythm.
Exactly.
And I've met some extraordinary hip-hop artists. And speaking of hip-hop, we are sorely short on hip-hop music here at Crescent Hill Radio, and I'm going to just do a little shout-out here to all the hip-hop artists around that might be listening. Feel free to check us out at www.crescenthillradio.com and upload your music to us. As long as it has no violent content, we will put it on the air, and we'd love to have it. And again, Crescent Hill Radio is a non-profit 501c3, and we depend on the community to operate. And I mean, we depend on the community totally. All of our technicians, all of our DJs, everybody here is a volunteer. We do fundraisers. We're going to start doing at least one a year. We'll have a big one. I believe it's going to be the Sunday before Derby 2013. And yeah, so we need you. We depend on you. And if you want to help out, check out our website. And there's lots of ways you can do that. You can donate money. You can donate time. You can donate your vision. You can donate your music. So check us out on Crescent Hill Radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tarek is definitely in everybody being together. It's all one. And it's really it's a beautiful thing.
Yes, it is.
I'll get him to contact you. Yeah.
Do it. Please do. Yeah, I don't think we have him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi there.
We're still here.
Well, you're sounding great. That mandolin is sounding fine tonight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I heard a rumor that you're going to be experimenting with a wah-wah pedal. Moving into rock and roll.
I haven't quite gone there yet. One never knows, though. You know, people come up and they say, "Here, try this, Memphis Beck."
It is no longer a rumor, though. It is the truth. Memphis Beck does have 2 input cables now, so stand back. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
A change
I'm not
is
sure
coming.
I'm not sure what she's going to connect them to, but
They're going somewhere.
Look out, people.
Changes are coming. Mike, that accordion must get heavy.
Now this and
Is that a medium-sized one?
actually, yeah, I brought a different one, and this is. It's fortunate enough to. I have two pairs, and this is of all things a 1939 Excelsior.
Oh,
that
very
I was
nice.
Real happy to play, and it's a pretty good box.
So does Mr. Bazana take care of those for you?
Well, this one luckily doesn't need Mr. Bazana's, but I got a Dallapay that he won't touch. So I'm still trying to sweet talk him on that. So.
And for folks who don't know, Bazana's is a very well-established music instrument business up on Bardstown Road in the Highlands, and the old guy,
Larry
has
Bazanas.
a passion for accordions. So if you like accordions, go talk to him. He loves to talk.
We have an accordion shop in town now. It's first one in years.
Yeah. Yeah, see, we're blessed in Louisville. We've just got all kinds of good things that nobody else has.
There you go.
That's very true.
An abundance of talent. And a lot of that's in the room with me right here tonight on the Homegrown Radio Hour. I'm here with Memphis Beck Gentry and Uncle Fogg O'Brien, founding members of the Falls City Ramblers. They also have a group called Nuance and Old Uncles, and we've got their music on the playlist, so check them out. I believe... Are those records still in print? No, none of them. Falls City Ramblers or Nuance.
Actually, the Nuance is still in print. We actually stumbled on eBay, and somebody was selling a vinyl of our early Indiana days.
Wow.
That's what we thought.
Well, I'd really like to see somebody digitize them and get them out there on the market again, because it's some great music, and I think people should hear more of it. And yeah, if y'all ever think about putting a band together, let us know, because we'll help promote you. Right, Ken?
Yes, sirree.
So more music?
Oh, yeah.
Lay it on us.
Children, go where I send thee. How will I send thee? I'm gonna send thee one by one. One was a little bitty baby that's born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How will I send thee? I'm gonna send thee 2 by 2, 2 for Paul and Silas, a 1 for the little bitty baby that's born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How will I send thee? I'm gonna send thee 3 by 3. 3 was a Hebrew. Children, 2 was born and Silas, a 1 for the little bitty baby that's born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How will I send thee? I'm gonna send thee 4 by 4. 4 for the 4 that stood at the door. 3 for the Hebrew. Children, 2 for Paul and Silas, a 1 for the little bitty baby that's born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How will I send thee? I'm gonna send thee 5 by 5. 5 for the 5 that stayed alive. 4 for the 4 that stood at the door. 3 for the Hebrew. Children, 2 for Paul and Silas, a 1 for the little bitty baby that's born in Bethlehem. Send thee. I'm gonna send thee 6 by 6. 6 for the 6 that never got fixed. 5 for the 5 that stayed alive. 4 for the 4 that stood at the door. 3 for the Hebrew. Children, 2 for Paul and Silas, a 1 for the little bitty baby that's born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How will I send thee? I'm gonna send thee 7 by 7. 7 by 7 that got to heaven. 6 for 6 that never got got fixed. 5 for the 5 that stayed alive. 4 for the 4 that stood at the door. 3 for the Hebrew children. 2 for Paul and Silas. 1 for the little bitty baby that's born, born, born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How will I send thee? I'm going to send thee 8 by 8. 8 for the 8 that stood at the gate. 7 for 7 that got to heaven. 6 for 6 that never got fixed. 5 for the 5 that stayed alive. 4 for the 4 that stood at the door. 3 for the Hebrew children. 2 for Paul and Silas. 1 for the little bitty baby that's born, born, born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How will I send thee? I'm going to send thee 9 by 9 at the 9 that stood at the line. 8 for the 8 that stood at the gate. 7 for 7 that got to heaven. 6 for 6 that never got fixed. 5 for the 5 that stayed alive. 4 for the 4 that stood at the door. 3 for the Hebrew children. 2 for Paul and Silas. 1 for the little bitty baby that's born, born, born in Bethlehem. Children, go where I send thee. How will I send thee? I'm going to send thee 10 by 10. 10 for the 10 that shouted amen. 9 for the 9 that stood in line. 8 for the 8 that stood at the gate. 7 for the 7 that got to heaven. 6 for the 6 that got to fix. 8 for the 5 that stayed alive. 4 for the 4 that stood at the door. 3 for the Hebrew children. 2 for Paul and Silas. 1 for the little bitty baby that's born, born, born in Bethlehem.
Yeah, yeah. Woo, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got it going on.
Memphis, Beck Gentry, and Uncle Falgo Brian here with us on the Homegrown Radio Hour. How do you remember all those words?
Man.
Ha ha ha. Never mind.
Just practice.
How she spit them out.
Yeah, how do you get them out of your mouth? That's even a better question.
Like Rick Pitino
Woo wee,
says,
girl.
practice, practice.
You're burning up tonight.
Yeah.
Sounding good. Sounding really good. Yeah, I've been out. I had the privilege, I guess, of hanging out a little bit with Memphis Beck, and I've seen when people recognize her from the old days, from Fall City Ramblers.
She be looking good too.
How they just light up. You all, the band, you all had, God, just a lot of influence on
I think
a
they're
lot
just
of
mostly,
people.
Yeah, they're mostly just amazed that we're still alive.
Yeah.
If they were there.
If any of you that are listening heard them back in the day, you know what I'm talking about. They were a very unique blend of musicians doing a kind of music I don't think anybody'd ever kind of really put together before.
Right.
You know what I mean,
Yeah,
Ken?
It was
fantastic.
Sometimes there were 7, sometimes there were 15 of them.
Yeah. And they were doing everything from washboard to jugs and kind of a mix of jug band music and dope row.
Experimental may have been a short term for what they were doing.
But it was experimental. It was kind of
wonderful. It just,
yeah.
Everybody had a big time boogieing down with them and just loving what they were doing.
Yeah, and I think you kind of set the stage, opened the doors for a lot of other groups to do that same kind of experimenting, and we still see it today in different forms. Appalachians are a good example of that.
Right.
They've they've mixed
Lucky
all kinds
Pineapple.
of Lucky Pineapple's another
There's
good
just
example.
So many of them that can do
Draw
that.
from so many different types of music and put it all together and make it just sound new and inspiring,
exciting.
Yeah.
The thing that we tried to do, we were all, I guess the new term is multi-instrumentalists, but like, if we played blues, Robin either had a harp or a trumpet, and when it was bluegrass, it was hard driving bluegrass. There wasn't no horns, and we really tried to stay true to the form.
Yeah.
Made a lot of people mad about it, but
Yeah.
Well, you still do.
Thank you very much.
People get mad about a bunch of stuff.
That means we're all still alive.
Yeah, buddy.
But it's it may not be obvious to people, but it's evident to me that you've almost put in a whole lot of research and countless hours of research and study and playing with other people to get where you've gotten to. And I feel really blessed to know you and honored that all three of you are here together, because I see all of you as people that have opened a lot of doors for folks that have come after. And I think it's important to pay homage to our elders and our door openers and our bridge builders and our, people that kind of paved the way. So thank you.
We're
thank
still
you
having
very
a big,
much.
We're having a big time with it, right? We're still having a big time
We're
with it.
still having a big time.
And we're being blessed just by the gifts that the people bring and lay in your ears and your heart.
Yeah.
People like you who still want to
Yeah.
have us around to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
exactly.
We
think it's
definitely
something.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, now we're one big happy family,
You
right?
got it, yeah.
Well,
Memphis.
with that in mind,
Yeah, go ahead.
we're gonna
This is
sing.
a real appropriate tune for all this.
We've got 5 or 10 minutes left, so lay it on us.
All right.
Johnny's head, somebody snitched on me. Hit a frog in sister's bed, somebody snitched on me. I spilled some ink on mommy's rug, I made Tommy eat a bug. Brought some penny with a penny slug, somebody snitched on me. Oh, I'm getting nothing for Christmas. Mommy and Daddy are mad. I'm getting nothing for Christmas, 'cause I ain't been nothing but bad. On teacher's chair, somebody snitched on me. I put it in sister's hair, somebody snitched on me. I did a dance on mommy's plants, climbed a tree and tore my pants, filled a sugar bowl with ants, somebody snitched on me. Oh, I'm getting nothing for Christmas. Mommy and Daddy are mad, they're really mad. I'm getting nothing for Christmas, 'cause I ain't been nothing but bad. I won't be seeing no Santa Claus, somebody snitched on me. He won't come visit me because somebody snitched on me. Well, next year I'll be going straight, next year I'll be good, just wait. I'd start now, but it's too late. Somebody snitched on me. I'm getting nothing for Christmas. Mommy and Daddy are mad. I'm getting nothing for Christmas, 'cause I ain't been nothing but bad. So better be good whatever you do, 'cause if you're bad, I'm warning you, you'll get nothing for Christmas. Nothing.
Memphis Beck Gentry and Uncle Fog O'Brien. You know, that's funny because I happened to turn the news on early this morning, and they had a little segment on there. They showed a video somebody had been stealing FedEx deliveries off of somebody's front porch. So they set up a little outdoor spy cam and came home the next day, and there was a little 6-year-old girl coming out, stealing the FedEx packages off his porch and taking them home.
She saw
Wow,
Santa Claus
I bet she ain't
anybody
getting
else
nothing
did.
for Christmas this year. Woo-wee, she might have been 8, but still, can you imagine?
She figured it out.
Oh, golly. Well, thank you all so much for coming, Memphis, Beck, and Uncle Fog O'Brien.
Thanks for having us again.
And Ken Pyle, it's such a
great
pleasure to
music.
have you here,
Great
all
music.
of you. It's an honor. And we've got time for one more song. Do y'all want to give a shout out to anybody before we say goodnight and play one more song?
Well, maybe I will do one more shameless plug.
Yeah, do your plugs.
Yeah,
Get your plugs in.
The world famous Sharp Brothers are going to be up at the Thomas Family Winery. You've probably never heard of the Sharp Brothers, but it's Jeff Guernsey, Big Daddy, and myself are going to be up there at the Thomas Family Winery the Saturday after Christmas. So after all the hoopla's over, come on up.
And where is that?
That's in Madison, right off of Mulberry Street, right down by the river. Google, Yahoo, whoever it, and you'll find it. They got websites and plenty of wine.
And Beck, you got family in town who's been gone for a while. You want to give a shout out?
I do. I want to say in particular to my mom and my sister, who just has been out sailing the 7 seas and got in from Singapore yesterday.
Wow.
So we're glad to see her.
Wow.
And just my cousin and Orville and Vicky and all the kiddos and everybody. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. All the people I work with downtown, and you know, all the people we play music with, and all of the people that aren't here with us currently.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that makes me think of Sheila.
Yeah. She's in choir practice right now where I would be, my son Andy and all those kids he's got now right next door to us. It's just a blessing to have them in my life and still be alive to enjoy them. Well,
Ken skipped choir practice to be with us tonight, so you know we must be special.
but I've got to be there in the morning to learn it all with the organ master.
Well, we want to wish everybody a very happy holiday. We won't be with you next Wednesday. We'll be playing a rerun, and I haven't figured out what we're going to play yet, but make sure you stay tuned for a special Apocalypse show at 8:30 with Flies on the Wall.
Ooh,
And they've got some live guests coming in. I think Leanne Yost and Butch Rice and a couple other folks will be here celebrating the end of the world.
Yeah.
And we're not doing that, though, on this show. And, so happy holidays, and Memphis, Beck, and Uncle Fog, thank you so much. Thank our sponsors. Thank our listeners. We love you all.
Yeah.
And tune in next time to CrescentHillRadio.com. Good night from the Homegrown Radio Hour.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you, to all of you here. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Oh, bring on the figgy pudding. Oh, bring on the figgy pudding. Oh, bring on the figgy pudding and bring it right here. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. Won't go until we get some. So bring it right here. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings to you, to all of you here. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year.